Hello everybody, this is Exidia Review. Today I'm reviewing an 800 point game. This is Legends of Exidia by Gameloft. Legends of Exidia is a hack and slash RPG as opposed to a turn-based one. And by that I mean you just kind of run around and kill things rather than you run into one, get in a battle sequence, each of you picks an attack, and whoever is faster goes first, and then it repeats. Legends of Exidia appears to be a really good game, but it's really not. I guess the default name is Lewis, I'm just gonna keep that. Starts out with the prologue, something about the story, but the story's really not that good either. Now the graphics are nice, and this looks like it's gonna be a pretty good game. Starts out with you in just a small village, learning what to do, the controls. You press the A button near a chest, you can find items or money. And then now we need to go talk to the village chief. So let's get out of here. For a while it'll give you a little golden arrow to follow. Even some of the later chapters it'll still give you that. Talk to this guy, he'll give you a sword. And he'll make you practice your sword strike. He'll also tell you that once you learn it, by leveling up, you can earn magic, which you use with the B button. Now with X, you can get into the equipment menu, or the quest menu. We don't really have anything, to switch out. This is basically all the healing items. These are, like, amulets and stuff. Weapons, boots, and really legs too. Main armor, body armor, and then headgear. You can walk around and find some quests from people with exclamation marks over their heads. And that quest offers 20 gold as a reward, which is kind of a joke. Like, the money the quests offer as a reward, pretty pathetic considering some of those bushes gave us 25 gold right there. Now that's definitely more than average for a bush, but just the fact that it actually gave us, even from those 2 or 3, it's kind of, pathetic. Like, we already have 102 gold. What we're supposed to do is go up here. There's a shop and stuff we can visit. But anyway, let's just get over here and go on with the action. He mentioned that you can set healing items to Y, and then press R to use them in the overworld. If you walk around here, you'll find some enemies that you can attack. And a treasure chest appears with an herb, which heals 50 health. Kind of a hint that you'll be getting a lot more health points as you level up, because right now we only have 14. There's the scarecrow here, who was apparently a man, but got turned into a scarecrow, so you need to go rescue him. There we go, we level up. We also learned some magic with the B button. Let's try it out. Just a simple little fireball. So there we go. More enemies. Once we defeat these, we can progress with our quest. Now this fire clears up. There's a treasure chest down here. It contains a magic potion, which I think restores 150 magic points. Now, let me stop right here. So far it seems like a pretty good game, right? Well, it's really not. Because it's a very short game, and it's pretty much the same thing all the way through. Well, it's kind of 50-50 of just run around and fight things mindlessly, which after a while it literally just becomes, okay, go and corner the enemy, and then mash A. You'll get sword combos, but, you can't use your older magic as far as I'm concerned. Like, when you level up, you'll get new magic. And, there'll be more powerful enemies, and since your magic will need more magic points, they might as well make, like, magic take away a percentage, or enemies take a percentage of your health, because it seems that they'll end up doing like a certain percentage all the time anyway. Like here they'll do a few damage, which will end up being maybe a quarter of my health, and then later on when I'm leveled up and I have a lot more health, they'll end up doing a bunch more damage, which will still end up being like a quarter of my health. Another thing, a lot of your playtime in this game is actually going to be from really stupid deaths. Like if you walk over here, boom, dead already. They'll spawn you nearby, but you gotta be careful. This is like the other half of what you gotta do in the game. Notice how it says to move this way. It kinda gives you that action command way too early, because then you move that way and you get killed. Like I said, this is pretty much the other half of the game, and that's doing simple action commands like that. Sometimes even in cutscenes. The story's really a joke, because like later you go into the castle and stuff, and there's this king who he's supposed to be a good king, but then he turns out to be evil. But then you rescue him or save him from this power that's taken over him, and he says he's all good again. But then he turns out to really have been evil again. So yeah, story's kind of a joke. Down here on the bottom screen, you see this whole huge overworld, and you think, wow, this is going to be so awesome, I get to explore all of that. You really don't. It's kind of, yeah, you don't. It seems like it's so big, but it's really small. Trust me. The game has 6 chapters, okay? Just to give you an idea. This is already chapter 1, and we're like half done with it. Later chapters are a little bit longer, but not by a massive amount. And, there are a whole bunch of other dumb things in the game. Like, you can't save, okay? You cannot save. The only way to save is by going to a new area. That is the only way to save the game. Now, later on, when you're allowed to do a little more of the free roaming thing, and even then, it's still very limited. Like, I don't think you can even come back to this kind of, you know, area of the map later on in the game, like after chapter 2 or something. Then you can just walk back and forth between areas and save like that. But it's still dumb how they did it. It really is. Also, once you level up, you get missions in hero mode. Let's go to the main menu. They're all locked right now because we haven't leveled up enough. Here's another really stupid thing, okay? I was playing the game, you know, first time, going through it, I beat it. I'm just like, wait, that was the ending? It takes me back to the menu. There is no continue option. It deleted my old file. So then I literally had to restart everything. So like I couldn't show you any of the hero mode missions and stuff for the review unless I went and made another new file. And it's got a whole lot of really dumb things in it. It feels like it's a beta version of the game because like it just feels unfinished. And because of that, I really don't recommend this game. The graphics look really nice. The music and sounds are pretty good too. But everything else, the game is even kind of glitchy at some parts. Like if you just sort of mess something up the right way, like you're sort of screwed over. And then you have to go kill yourself and do it right. It's just, it needs work. Gameloft's really starting to kind of disappoint me. Unless I'm mistaken, they were the ones who made Miami Nights Life in the Spotlight, and that also felt very unfinished, so yeah. I guess that's just about it for this review. If you liked it, please rate, comment, subscribe, send this to your friends, and I'll see you guys next time.